Dogura is unique because this is where the first missionaries or the gospel landed. If you look at the background, you see the landing place of the first missionaries, Albert Maclaren and Copland, and then later moved up to this plateau where they had their head mission station established.
Albert Maclaren came to Australia, and then from there then he picked Copland King to accompany him to this country. They spent the night down at the bay. The early next morning they came along to this beach. They came specially and purposely to proclaim the word of God. The people from Wamira, they came out to attack them. And from there then, I think our Almighty protected them from killing them. If they happen to kill them, I don't think that the gospel will spread. Once when you kill the person, you also kill the messages as well.
When the pioneer missionaries set up their first chapel here on this plateau, they used the modawa tree or rosewood tree as their posts. Now one of these posts has grown up to be a tree today.
That was the first corner post of the first chapel.
It symbolizes the church's growth here in this diocese, and I believe the whole church in Papua New Guinea, because the root of it is the diocese of Dogura, and the branches where gospel spread is the other dioceses like Port Moresby, Aiporongo, New Guinea Islands, and Poponeta. Because it is the beginning of the church, you will see that the establishments are pretty old, and it's a big struggle for us at this time when we are trying to restore the infrastructure and the buildings and everything in this place. So it's a big challenge. We don't have many cash crops. We don't have coffee and cocoa in this place. And so giving in the church is pretty poor. And we are taking the challenge to generate our own money.
Trade store makes money for the church. The building was put up in around 1988. It's about 20 years now. And since then, we have had so many problems regarding our stock because of the lack of transportation from Alatau to here.
Dogura is a rural area about some distance away from the town, and the communication is a problem to this place.
Our local parliamentarian has given us a boat, and he says, Anglican Church, operate the boat, make money for the church. At the same time, you serve our people from Alotau to Bayawa. Even we can extend our services to Wanigela, and maybe one day to Orobe and to Ley. And in this way, we service the people and make money for the church. When the missionaries came in, they fully established the place with the worship, the health service, and the schools.
When the Anglican Church came, it came with three main services: preaching, healing, and teaching. They came, planted these three here with those three services. And education is one of those services that we highly value.
Welcome to St. Paul's. attention.
My school here is a very old school. It was established by the Church of England. For one reason, they wanted to teach the local Wedao people to spread the good news. Our vision for St. Paul's Primary School today is the window of hope for a better future. And a little mission statement to go with it is to prepare all our students on a Christian-oriented context, and that they will meet the challenges in life. The Church of England is like someone taking food, water, and medicine to someone dying in an island far off, Papua New Guinea.
The academic taught in this school is very high, and a lot of students are achieving their goals to be up in the secondary or in the other respective institution.
Agriculture is very important because it is one of the outcome-based education right across the country. It is important that agriculture is taught in the school because at the end, not most of them will make it through high school or further education. So whatever we teach them here, they can go back home and then continue and practice back in their own homes.
We enroll students in grade 12, grade 11, grade 10 and 9. And we have an enrollment of about 514 students and a staff ceiling of about 28. Unfortunately, we have only 23 because the shortage of staff here. Water is one of our biggest problems. We have problems with, at the moment, with staff houses, dormitories, and do have problems with school fees like any other school in the country here. The majority of the students in the school are Anglicans, and we do get a lot of support from the Anglican Church, but we do have students who come in from other denominations here. Besides the health services, the church proceeded to establish a school called St. Barnabas School of Nursing.
St. Barnabas has been operating since 1960s. Getting some of our programs up to places like Agaon, those stations are located right at the rural areas. We walk about 3 to 4 days to reach the place. And it makes it difficult for us to get facilitators or people coming out from elsewhere to get to those sites to facilitate trainings or go for a visit. Those are some of the difficulties we face. The Anglican Church HIV/AIDS programs are also supporting the health services. With the current new Bishop Igara, he is trying to put all institutions under one roof, that we work as an agency under the umbrella of the Bishop of the diocese.
Dogura Diocese is only one urban parish, and that is Alota.
I'm Father John Alfred Dubabagi, parish priest and the Vicar General for the Diocese of Dogura, under the leadership of Bishop Clyde Igara. Alota Parish is the only urban parish in the Diocese of Dogura, and we want to see that diocese to grow under the leadership of Bishop Igara in the physically, spiritually, and mentally, and we want to make sure that it is grown up in holistic growth in our diocese under his leadership.